Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back in another video. So, this is Aditya Saxena over here. Now, imagine donating your hard earned money to one of the holiest temples in India, believing it will be used for religious and charitable purposes. Now, imagine hearing reports that some of the money may have been stolen from inside the temple itself. So, did a theft really happen at the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya? And who was involved, how much money was stolen, and what action was taken. So, in today's video, we are going to talk about what was the Ram Mandir Chori case, and we are going to talk about the personalities which were involved in this theft case and what is the current situation right now. So, without wasting any time, let's start our video. So, as we all know, the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya is one of the most important religious sites. Every day, thousands of devotees visit the temple and donate cash and valuable items as an expression of faith. Because of the huge number of visitors, the temple receives significant donations, making security and accountability extremely important. Recently, reports emerged that money collected from donation boxes had allegedly been stolen by individuals associated with cash handling processes. Now, the main question is, how was the theft allegedly carried out? So, investors believe the accused took advantage of their access to the donation collection process. Instead of allowing all donations to reach the official counting stage, they allegedly removed some cash during handling. Because donation boxes can contain large volumes of cash, even small amounts taken repeatedly over time can become substantial. Officials are also examining whether proper monitoring procedures were followed and whether stronger safeguards could have prevented the incident. So, these findings remains part of the official investigation. Now, what action has been taken till now? After the allegations surfaced, the temple trust and law enforcement acted quickly. The suspected individuals were reportedly removed from their duties, questioned by investigators, and legal proceedings were initiated according to the law. Authorities also reviewed existing security arrangements, including CCTV surveillance, cash transportation procedures, and supervision during donation counting. The objective is not only to investigate the alleged theft but also to prevent similar incidents in the future. Now, we are going to talk about the public reaction. The reports shocked many devotees across the country. For millions of people, donations made at religious places represent faith, devotion, and trust. Many people demanded strict punishment if the allegations are proven in court. Others emphasize that the actions of a few individuals should not damage the reputation of the temple or the faith of millions of devotees. The incident also sparked broader discussions about transparency and financial management at religious institutions. So, in conclusion, the investigation is still the most important source of facts, and the legal process will determine responsibility. Cases involving religious institutions often attract widespread attention, making it essential to rely on verified information instead of social media rumors. If wrongdoing is proven, those responsible should be held accountable according to the law. At the same time, transparency and stronger security systems can help maintain public trust in religious institutions. So, what are your thoughts in this case? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel Architect India so that I can bring more of such informative videos on our channel regularly. So, this is Aditya Saxena signing off. Thank you all.